I look once again at the two new arrivals and the animal that have descended upon the food court. Yep, you're seeing this right. There's a dog with them. One of the Persona 3 crew is a dog. And he's a good boy. I know who they are. After all, it was only a moment ago I was at Inua's station reviewing documents pertaining to them.
But now that we're here, you don't get to do whatever you want anymore.
Naoto Shirogane, right? Are you all okay? We'll handle this.
Obviously, they are older than the pictures in the documents, but the woman is Yukari Takeba. The calm boy is Kanamata, and the snow-white Shiba following closely is at Kenkun's heels is Koromaru's son. They were all involved in the incident which occurred when Mitsuru-san was in high school, and though they are not officially numbered members, as they are Persona users on the Shadow Operatives emergency suppression units, the auxiliary staff.
Labris, I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you.
Gotcha! You don't have to worry about a thing now. So you're our enemy. You won't escape now.
The three of them fan out to Minazuki's left and right, readying themselves for combat. Such efficient tactical movements, all while never dropping their guard. I wonder how often one must face death in order to become like them.
Players have finally gathered. It's nice to meet you. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. Welcome to his world. I wanted to meet you all, especially Kirijo. You are the ones who killed his father, after all.
What?
What's he talking about?
Who knows? I don't really care either.
I have no intention of fighting you now. I only wished to see your faces.
His world. Minazuki's praising catches my attention. This could be an important clue to the culprit's motives. Could Minazuki mean that he instigated this in order to avenge someone whose parent or parents were killed? Perhaps he's seeking revenge on the Shadow Operatives. No, that's not right. Given that they took Mitsuru-san's group hostage and summoned the others here, it seems more likely that Minazuki wants revenge on Mitsuru and her associates from high school.
I'll be heading back now. Take your time here.
When Minazuki raises his hand, a different voice echoes from further in. It's a voice I know only too well.
What's going on? Another Naoto-kun?
Don't be deceived. That's an imitation of me.
An imitation? Huh. That sounds like the kind of dirty trick they'd pull.
Huh. It seems I'll be facing those who are participating in the Grand Prix for the first time. I hate to waste time, so let's simply begin now.
Bring on the ring!
My doppelganger raises one hand to the sky. It means to summon the red pillars that form the arena. I'm still too badly injured to dodge this, but I can't allow this to be trapped here.
Everyone, get away from me! Hurry!
Yukari-san, Koromaru, spread out!
Yukari-san, Kenkun, and Koromaru jump back in response to my warning shot. Labris, on the other hand, maintains her position, shielding me, making no attempt at all to move. Ah, I see now. Yukari-san told Labris that I'm trusting Naoto-kun with you, and Labris would never abandon her duties. Yukari-san and Kenkun understand that as well, and so Labris was not mentioned when Kenkun gave the order to spread out. Very efficient teamwork. I feel that I understand the secret behind the Shadow Operative strength somewhat. 4 red pillars fall from the sky and bend that fall from the sky and bed themselves firmly into the quartz floor and release a dull light. Thank goodness. Yukari-san and the others seem to have escaped the pillar's field of influence.
What's going on?
Now that they mention it, I too realize for the first time that Minazuki is nowhere to be seen. Minazuki's presence is completely gone. It vanished from the area just as suddenly as it appeared behind me.
Like I said, I'll be your opponent. Don't worry. A version of myself so close to death, and a machine who's just joined the Shadow Operatives would be pretty solid prey. So just this once, while no attacks are still allowed from outside the ring, I'll agree to fight whoever enters the arena. Though of course, once you pass those red pillars, invisible walls prevent anyone from leaving until I'm defeated in single combat.
Invisible walls. That's just ridiculous.
Really, Yukari? I expected that from Junpei, but not you. Yukari-san tries to take a step forward and hits her head badly on the invisible wall. Perhaps I gave them too much credit before. It's possible that these Shadow Operatives are, in fact, surprisingly careless.
This is just like the last P1 Grand Prix, except we're in the real world.
Hello! General Teddy here. Long time no see, Labby-chan.
Where are you hanging from?
Oh, don't look so shocked. Let's see if I can guess what you were thinking. No, you're supposed to be my shadow. Why? Or something like that.
Is that Inaba's persona user, Teddy? He doesn't look like a bear to me.
Just looks like a plush mascot. Dressed up like that on purpose?
You there! Silence in the peanut gallery! Dare you call my bona fides into question? I'll have you know I look bearific!
We can get through this. It's just one this time.
Crap, he heard me.
This is your last chance to push your luck like that. Labby-chan and Now-chan aren't getting out of here until you win a one-on-one fight. So, are you okay with that? Are you gonna move on without your friends? Hurry up and decide whether you're gonna enter the ring or not.
Will you shut up? Fine, let's do this. I'll go in and...
No, please move on.
Huh?
You can't let him provoke you. The culprit's aim is to make us fight against our doubles, thereby carving off our personas.
Carve off our personas?
Mitsuru-san and the others are within the tower on the hill. It won't be easy, but try and avoid combat with the imitations as you rescue them.
Okay, Labrys, we're leaving the rest to you.
Oh, what's this? They left you behind. I guess that's the extent of this friendship you go on about.
That's not true.
What about it is untrue? For it seems to me that the others moved on, leaving you two alone.
Did we forget the part where Naoto said, no, you go on?
You clearly have no understanding of the bonds between people.
Yeah, what she said. They didn't ditch us. Yukari-san believes in me, so that's why she trusted me to take care of Naoto-kun. And that's why I'm gonna make sure to knock you out of the park myself.
Yes! I haven't played her in a long time, but she's still my main.
Finally.
You're being aggressive, that's great! Continue attacking! No. The battle.
Goodbye.
Whew. Even I was excited. Congratulations.
I'm surprised how much I can still remember of her moveset.
Fantastic battle. We must have gathered a good many persona fragments just from that alone.
I mean, I absolutely creamed you, really. The other me melts into a puddle in the center of the food court. It's the most unpleasant sight to behold. I hear a cracking sound and turn to see the red pillar that had trapped us shatter. The invisible wall should be gone as well, but...
Is it okay, Naoto-kun? We ended up fighting this thing.
There was no getting around it. Our enemy has Mitsuru-san, her friends, and this town hostage. Besides, we had no means of escape.
So, everything was set up perfect. Who do you think that Minazuki guy is?
I don't know, but...
I can't help but fall to my knees from the pain I'd forgotten about. I haven't completely recovered from Minazuki's strike yet.
Naoto-kun!
Labra's promptly lends me her shoulder. This may be an odd thing to say, but it's at times like this that I feel, that I truly feel I've made friends. Not that I'd ever say such things in front of my senpai.
Thank you, Labras. You truly saved my life.
Come on, no need to thank me. I told you it was my turn to help you guys out. But what about Yukon and them?
We inform each other what's happened and up to this point, and exchange information. Labras's team was investigating Inaba Pass, where Mitsuru-san's group went missing, and we're headed here after filling up on gas. While we spoke on the phone, midnight struck, and we saw the change in the town from the air. It seems that red fog suddenly rose up and covered the town, and a giant tower appeared on the hill where Yasagami High is situated. In addition to Yukari-san, Ken-kun, and Koromaru-san, there's a man in the town by the name of Junpei Iori, whom we haven't yet been able to meet up with. All told, the Shadow Operatives sent 4 people, or rather 3 people and a dog.
Just like I thought. Though that fake you was a tough customer. What in the world are they?
The imitations seem to be crafted from shadows. I'm astonished that they can even copy our persona abilities. But that aside, let's hurry, Labras. There's actually something I couldn't tell Yukari-san earlier.
Huh? What's that?
It's that young man Minazuki's true objective. He's gathering persona fragments from us, in an attempt to summon something hideous.
Something hideous.
Indeed. He'll use the tower looming on the hill, just as Tartarus was used when Mitsuru-san and her friends were in high school. I don't know what in particular he intends to bring forth, but there's no denying that his aim is something along those lines.
Really? Oh yeah, I actually felt something odd about that guy myself.
Odd? In what way?
Well, when I got close to him, I felt something strange. It was exactly like the feeling I get from those plumes of dust we have as cores.
Oh. Does this mean he had a plume of dusk in his possession?
Not exactly. It wasn't that he had one on him. It was more like it was synced up with his heart. It felt just like ours do.
Synced with his heart?
I don't understand. The plume of dust was integrated into the core of Labras and her sister unit at Aiga-san, and it plays the role of a heart in their mechanical bodies. But that man, Minazuki, he seemed to be no different from us at first glance. And what could it mean that she detected a plume of dust in him? And to remind people, I've mentioned this before in Labras's story, I think, or maybe in Agas's story. But the plume of dusk in the Persona series was originally like a free continue when you were playing on lower difficulties. Like I think, though I think they were only available in easy mode. Because in the Persona RPGs, if the main character goes down, that's the battle over. So they have those in as a mechanic when you're just learning the game. The faint light that has been scattered everywhere is gathering now, and I'm starting to see the outline of the truth. But there are still missing pieces. If we rescue Mitsuru-san's group and learn what they know, then I expect we'll be able to reach some sort of conclusion. Labras looks into my face as I'm lost in thought and smiles to try and cheer me up.
Relax. We'll never lose. You saw us fight earlier, right? Yukari-san and Ken-kun can really kick some ass.
Labras speaks with satisfaction, with a proud look on her face. It's a far cry from the Labras I first met a few days ago.
You've made some wonderful friends, Labras.
Huh? Oh, you think it's okay for me to think of them that way? It's kinda embarrassing.
That's how it is at the start. Once you come to realize it, though, you'll find that it turns to a warm feeling within you.
Huh. Is that how it was for you, Naoto-kun?
Who knows? Perhaps it was.
I recall when I first met my senpai, and a wry smile forms on my lips. Feeling a bit embarrassed at this, I pulled the brim of my hat down over my eyes. It's not just Labras. The same is true for me and many others I've met. We all go through this process to find what is precious and irreplaceable to us.
We'll rendezvous with the others.
Okay, we got more Yukari. And that's the only thing we have, apparently. Wow, apparently we got a little bit of a path to go before the next resay. But I am going to take a bit of a bio break right now. Give me a sec, everyone. Alright, I'm back. So we've only got this one, Saving Akihiko. I forgot my phone stopped working. After Teddy's led us to Yasugami High, we saw what looked like a practice building and barged on in. But I don't know how long it's been since then. We've been wandering down every corner of the school through the stamped fog, looking for the stairs. We're slowly going higher, but
Was your school always this big? I think I'm done for. Look, my legs are turning into twigs.
They were twigs to begin with. Quit your whining and get moving.
ouch.
I know.
Just the fact that he doesn't deny it. Yeah, I know Teddy's got a right to complain. There's no knowing when the enemy might attack, and having to stay on guard all the time is tiring us out. Even Yukiko Senpai's got a hard look on her face. Well, it makes sense. I mean, the same goes for me, but these are her classmates we're talking about. Of course she's worried about them.
School was always this big. I'd be late for class every day.
That's what you're worried about? Man, how the hell is this place hooked up?
Oh, could we try opening up a window and climb up the walls?
What are you thinking? Lappy-chan. That's against the rules.
I love how he jumped on that right away, since that's what Akihiko did in the previous story. Suddenly, the TV on the ceiling turns on, and that weird Teddy comes up on it. I don't really get this guy's deal. Can I just assume he's a fake Ted and just leave it at that?
The imposter's showing its face again. If you don't give up now, you're gonna get more than just a beating. What are you talking about, you moron? I'm the one who wants to punish you. Shouldn't you all be trying harder than this? Don't you understand the situation you're in? If you don't hurry, the world really is going to end.
But you know, no pressure.
Yet you keep dallying around and wandering all over. None of you have any guts, I say.
Shut up! Do you want to end the world or not? Which is it? If you didn't want us to get lost, you should have made us a straight path, damn it!
That would defeat the purpose of the P1 climax. It's only natural for the bad guys to be mean. Huh. Fine. Now hear this. I, General Teddy, I'm gonna give you a warning because I'm so tear-jerkingly nice. Open up those tiny ears. If you don't hurry up at once, the lives of the captive princesses will be in danger soon.
What?
That ain't good. Thinking about it, it's been in a while since the first Midnight Channel broadcast. If Mitsuru-san and her guys were already strung up at that point, it's no surprise they'd be exhausted. God damn this fake Ted. What a dirty trick.
Oh! Yuki-chan? What was that for?
Oh, sorry. Looking at that Teddy made me angry for some reason.
How tyrannical! The bear on screen and adorable little moi are totally unrelated.
Yeah, sure.
Adorable little moi is totally unrelated. Don't copy me! Don't copy me!
Real mature, guys. The fake Ted gives one last smirky laugh to taunt Teddy before the red fog covers him up on the monitor and he's gone.
Looks like we better hurry and find Mitsuru-san and rescue her gang, too.
You're right. We should focus on that before we head higher up.
Alrighty then. Time to open up my bear nose once again. Wait.
Ah! Why do you keep turning our way when you sneeze?
It's no use. The red fog's been so thick ever since we got into this building. My nose isn't working at all.
Try harder, Teddy.
Well, if Yuki-chan gave me a big fat kiss, I think I could try harder.
God damn it, Teddy!
Enough of this bullshit! Hurry up and put that nose of yours to work!
My nose is very delicate. Searching through this fog makes my sneezing unstoppable.
Don't worry, Teddy. I have lots of tissues.
Yuki-chan, are you doing that on purpose? I don't need tissues. I need smooches.
You can do this, right, Teddy?
Teddy knows full on searching.
Feeling the pressure from Yukiko Senpai's icy smile, Teddy starts twitching his nose every which way. I don't get how that counts as full-on searching, but I can tell he's desperate. Maybe that whole unconquerable snow black thing's got some truth to it.
I do sense something, but what? Oh, here we go! I smell something like Michan and her friends from over there.
Bastard! You got your snot all over me! You're doing this on purpose, huh?
Well, all that aside, Teddy's nose is all we got. Is all we got to go on now. When we go in the direction he pointed out, we can sort of barely see the door to the music room at the end of the hall. Nice. That means someone from Mitsuru-san's crew is in there. Feeling better about this, I grab the door and pull it open with enough force to bust it down. I figure if there's a hostage here, there's got to be a fake here too. If that's the case, I'll give him a little fist sandwich just as soon as I see him.
Whoa! Who's that?
Ah! We found a crucified Aki! Hang in there!
I forgot they even made sprites for that.
Akihiko-san! What a horrible thing to do.
Damn it, Akihiko-san is up on a cross, just like they showed on the Midnight Channel. He's limp like he's unconscious and seems pretty out of it. Damn, I remember this guy being pretty strong, too. If they can do this to a guy like him, then whoever we're up against might be tougher than we thought. The goofy mood on the from a second ago goes away in a snap, and we start inching back while checking out our surroundings. That's when I noticed there's another guy in the corner of the classroom. I've never seen him before, which means...
Hey, Pops! Are you the goddamn culprit?
Pops? You mean me? Shh. Youngins these days are so rude.
You're barely out of your 20s. What are you saying? In fact, you're not even in your 20s, aren't you? This is like only 2 years after Persona 3. The guy who comes out is some suspicious-looking dude with a red bat and a goatee. He sure looks shady enough to be the culprit.
Huh? Is he really the culprit in this? He seems a little flaky.
Trash talking me already, huh? I'm the lethal weapon of the Shadow Operatives. Junpei Iori's fake.
Oh, so you're a fake.
You don't actually know the real one, so how shocked should we act at learning you're the fake?
I love how she was just so nonchalant about that reveal. Like, oh, that's it.
No two ways about it. He's a dumbass.
What the hell is this guy saying? I can tell if he is here to I can't tell if he's here to mess with us or make us laugh. What's he doing mixed in with fakes of us?
Anyway, your game ends here. Here goes. Play ball.
Those aren't bases, Junpei. Suddenly, red pillars descend, and we get surrounded by invisible walls. I mean, I can't see them by going, but by going by the other fights, they must be there, right? Well, I ain't gonna sweat the details. No matter whose fake it is, it's the enemy, and that means he's getting an ass
Hold
whooping.
it right there. The real Junpei Iori at your service.
Just when I thought I heard a voice from up above, something comes falling down. Could that be... Yep, classic Junpei.
He fell on it.
He's not moving at all. I guess he's out cold.
Ah, I knew it. A dude who looks like Fakey here is stuck on the invisible ceiling, stretching between the red pillars. He's caught in one hell of a pose.
Oh man, so lame. That's the original me.
Yep. Suck it up. Even the fake is grumbling. That dude's no ordinary guy. Either way, all the tension from a second ago is pretty much shot now. Well, that's good enough. That's good for us, since it helps us relax. All we got to do now is beat down this fake.
Stop your damn mumbling. I'll crush you like an egg, so let's get to it.
We need to make him take responsibility for doing such a horrible thing to Akihiko-san.
I don't really care about Aki, but I never forgive an evildoer. Wow, they're totally pissed. Good thing the rule say this has to be one-on-one. All right, youngins, feel free to come at it.
Going Kanji. I mean, we haven't had a fight with him yet.
Finally. Fight!
Eat this!
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this! One more! Smackdown! Break it half! Eat this! Take this! One more! Smackdown! Eat this!
He tried to get out of the corner and he couldn't.
All right! In your face, damn it!
Time for a fist bump. That fake seems like an idiot. Seemed like an idiot, but he was pretty impressive. No wonder he's the something operatives little webbing. Something like that. I guess this means the real one's pretty strong too. Speaking of, that's when I hear the red pillars shatter and something comes falling down. Oh yeah, I forgot someone was stuck up there. Oh crap, wasn't he unconscious?
Junpei Iori at your service!
Classic Junpei. Before we have time to worry, that Junpei guy lands right next to the melting fake with a loud thump. He then tries to strike a pose, but his legs must get numb or something because he starts writhing in pain without a word. Well, yeah, he fell pretty far. He fell from pretty far up there after all.
Do you think he's okay? In any sense, I mean.
I don't know.
Anyway, we explain quick about our fakes and all the other crap that's happened to Junpei-san, who seems like he's doing okay. He said this he came to Inaba because he heard Mitsuru-san's crew. Because he heard Mitsuru-san's crew went missing, but he got lost in the school. He happened to spot Akihiko-san and us from the connecting passageway and jumped down from there. But he had the worst timing, or the best. That would have been a pretty great comedy stunt. At any rate, we hurry to the cross and get Akihiko-san down quick, but he doesn't come to straight away. It looks like he's pretty drained.
Akihiko-san! Are you okay, Akihiko-san? Damn it! Who did this to you?
You're one of the Shadow Operatives, right, Junpei-san?
Huh? Yeah, I am, but how do you guys know about that? Hey, weren't you using personas too?
Looks like Junpei-san really doesn't know, so we ended up having to explain everything in detail, including our fight against Akihiko-san and his friends in the P1 Grand Prix the other day.
So that's how Akihiko-san got caught. I'm still kind of fuzzy on this stuff about the TV world and whatnot, but I think I get the gist of it. Oh, right. I never introduced myself properly. I'm Junpei Iori. People call me the Shadow Operatives' lethal weapon. Thanks for sticking up for Akihiko-san earlier.
I'm Yukiko Amagi, a third year at Yasagami High.
Sup? I'm Kanji Tatsumi, the second year.
And, who's this blue Daruma doll?
Who are you calling a blue Daruma doll? I'm an Adora bear.
Adora bear? Oh, is that one of the monsters that shows up in Featherman?
How rude! How could you not know how popular I am, you sweaty bearded batter?
Oh, what's with all the ruckus? I'm trying to sleep here.
Akihiko-san!
Aki, you're awake!
Oh, thank goodness he's alive.
You wouldn't come around. I was getting worried, man.
Relax. I was just taking a nap to get back some of the energy they stole.
He's got some balls for a dude in his situation. But Akihiko-san has got to know too. He's saying this stuff to keep us calm, but the guy looks like he's got a lot to recover from. He's telling us how that cross-like thing he was on wasn't just for show, being tied up to have felt like his strength was getting drained. Akihiko-san thanks us all, and then turns back to Junpei-san.
But hey, it's been a while, Junpei. Were you the only one they called out?
Actually, I was more of a lone samurai. I got a call from Yucatan, but my phone ran out of juice during the call.
Of course.
When I got here, something weird had happened to the town. I thought everyone was headed for this Tartarus-looking tower, so I came to check it out. Oh, Yucatan should be with Ken, Koromaru, and this Labris girl, who I guess is Aigis' sister. I never met her, though.
Even Ken got called up? Oh man, I'm ashamed of myself.
But why did you come to Inaba? Did you find out something about Labris' case?
Well, we heard that the Shadow presence had ramped up in Inaba. We were headed here to look into why that happened. But while we were on our way, our car got ambushed and... well, you know the rest.
Damn it. That culprit's one sick bastard. How dare he torture you?
Huh? They didn't torture me or anything.
They didn't? But you're wounded all over, and your clothes are all ripped up.
My clothes? What about my clothes?
Nah, that's just his look now.
What are you saying, Junpei? Aki always looks like...
God damn it, Ted! Shut your damn mouth!
Huh? Oh, I get it. Yeah, never mind, Akihiko-san. Sorry for talking weird like that.
Whew, damn it, Ted. That was too close. All guys got stuff they don't want people to know about. It ain't a matter of hiding the truth or not. There's just a time and a place to bring it up, and you don't go bring it up for other people.
That reminds me, though. This feels like that other thing we know all too well. Is it just me?
So, you noticed too.
I mean, it's like... this is the dark hour, right?
Dark hour? What's that?
Basically, the Dark Hour is a hidden time that ordinary people don't know about. We fought once to get rid of it, but that used to only last about an hour every night. What's happening to this town doesn't seem so simple.
That reminds me. General Teddy mentioned something like that.
The P1 climax! It's the end of the world! One-on-one deathmatch that's worthy of the name Climax! And best of all, if you don't win the one-on-one tournament to the finish within the hour, the world will end! No punches pulled this time!
We explained to Akihiko what the fake Teddy said on the Midnight Channel right before our town got messed
That's
up.
not good. We have to meet up with Mitsuru and the others as soon as possible.
Yeah, now that I think about it, if we don't do something inside of an hour, does that mean the world will get stuck the way it is? We better hurry. But just as we're about to get going, we run into a problem. The damn door won't open. What the hell is this shit? We really slowed down on the progression right now. We're like in a progression bottleneck. No matter how much we climb, the scenery remains the same. We should have gone up a number of floors by now, but my limbs have already gone numb. I'm not surprised that my friends have gone so quiet, given that there seems to be no end to this labyrinth.
Okay, you haven't said a word all this time. Stop being so quiet and say something fun.
Dude, you're asking too much. I've got no energy to spare for that right now.
Yeah, but being quiet gets me all anxious. Don't you have anything? Some inside info on discounts at the Juness Deli?
Thank you for shopping. It's always Customer Appreciation Day at Juness. Wait, just talking about meat boost your spirits?
Of course it does. Oh, meat. That tender juiciness makes me so...
Good Lord.
Someone's here.
Once we get up the flight of stairs, I stop their conversation. From not far off, we can hear two people talking, their voices echoing out through the hall. We move forward as quietly as we can to find that the voices are coming from a slightly open classroom door.
I am getting so bored. I should just go take out a couple of them. Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait.
These voices, is that Adachi-san in show? I signal to Yosuke and Chie with their eyes, and we quietly peek into the classroom. The voices are coming from.
Huh? Where is this? Was there someplace like this at our school?
Yep. She is right. That eerie light and the bizarre things in there. It's a disturbing enough scene to make anyone who sees it deeply afraid. Where are we? There's no room like this anywhere in Yasugami High. So where in the world is this scenery? Yeah, so remember how the P3 gang were talking about Tartarus? This is effectively the bottom floor of Tartarus.
What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears? Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rub you the wrong way? Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want if I feel like it.
He's fast. The young man draws the sword smoothly and holds it to Adachi-san's throat. The blade reflects the strange light in an unfamiliar in the unfamiliar room, making the scene even more eerie. What should I do? Adachi-san is in danger. Do I make a move? No.
Then go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before?
A massive chill runs down my spine. Adachi-san's aloof tone, that dull gaze that expels all hope. It's like the mud at the bottom of a lightless river. The same gaze is deflected at all our pleas. It deflected all our pleas back then, and now it's brushing aside even Sho's threats.
This guy's really pissing me off.
Seemingly sensing the darkness within Adachi-san, Sho sheaths his blade. He seems pretty irritated, and having someone get the upper hand must really offend him.
Hey, is that show guy insane? He's laughing and joking one second, and then the next, he pulls out his swords.
Are they bickering with each other? And what was that about that guy?
I heard the same thing. We thought up to now that everything we had faced was all Sho's doing, but it seems that he had at least one accomplice. Not only that, but they summoned Adachi here as someone with talents important to their plan.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids. That's not the problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. It makes me want to beat the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you?
Someone's in his angsty teen phase. Suddenly, Sho's bloodthirsty, madness-tinged gaze turns on us. The instant that Sho reaches his back towards his back, I yell to Yosuke and Chie directly behind me.
Yosuke, Chie, get back!
You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
There's no sense in hiding any longer. I give Yosuke and Chie a look before slowly stepping into the classroom. They follow close behind me, and we face Sho with the bulk of the classroom behind us.
Show me Nazuki. What are you planning?
Huh? Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous. That won't help anybody but you.
Yeah? So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds. Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything.
Someone's always been picked last in PE class.
Little. You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that.
The world will be much quieter soon. Just like here. A wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me.
What? A world with no one else?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests!
Whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me. I'll beat the life out of you. You'll be begging for mercy.
Good lord, he has more of a mouth than Kanji. The red pillars in the four corners of the room light up and shows readies his two swords in a stance I've never seen before. It looks preposterous at first glance, but then I see it's actually very efficient and focused entirely on offense. This isn't some amateur style. It's the art of murder, instilled into him to guarantee a kill.
There's no way I'm gonna let him win. I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy. There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Show strong. Don't let your guard down.
Blade to blade, let's go.
Finally.
Bullshit! Why bother? Bullshit! 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 Damn it!
Huh? It's already over?
You little...
Overestimated yourself a little bit, didn't you? With the final strike, Sho collapses. The shining red pillar is in the corners of the room shatter at once, and the invisible walls surrounding seem to go with them. Sho had his beat on everything from power speed and physical stamina, but we managed to win. It's because he never used his persona. We were all worried about the power of those red glowing eyes that kept us paralyzed, but Sho didn't use it even once during the battle. No, could it be that he actually couldn't use it?
What did I tell you? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on show's side?
Show's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me you should be worrying about? Someone we should worry about.
Oh, you mean that guy Show mentioned? Damn, so he does have an accomplice.
No, something tells me that's not it. Adachi-san's still looking at Sho, collapsed on the ground. What's he so interested in? I'm about to ask, but before I can, he starts to move.
Persona.
The voice is very similar to Sho's, but it's obviously not him. The moment Sho sits up, a silhouette that I've never seen before approaches me from behind him. Is this a persona?
You move!
Yukon!
I can't dodge this, but no sooner does the thought flash into my mind than Yosuke and Chie run over, positioning themselves between me and the approaching silhouette to shield me. No, if they do that...
Yosuke! Chie!
Sho slowly gets to his feet. Wait, but is this even him? He looks the same, but his stance and bearings are completely different from the Sho we fought a moment ago. What isn't Sho turns towards us, in a ghostly manner and slowly raises his head to fix an almost mechanical stare on us. Who in the world is this? Oh, of course, cliffhanger. Only those two, huh? Well, idol versus hero.
What is this? It's just like the TV world.
I don't have the words to describe how much the school has changed. The building itself looks about the same, but on top of it is this weird tower. Now that I'm seeing it up close, it's really creepy.
One climax? So someone's holding one of those events in the real world?
It was fine last time since I wasn't participating, but I bet that I'm in the same boat as everyone else now. Geez, I hope I don't get stuck with a weird name like theirs. It's hard to see near the top because the fog is so thick, but I wonder if everyone is already inside the school building.
Persona!
I fully opened my consciousness, and my voice broke, concentrating my efforts on the inside of the school. I had expected the interference had been this bad. Still, I'm sure I can do this now. As I concentrate harder, I'm almost like I'm praying. A faint voice echoes in my mind.
Someone! That voice. Fukasan?
It's not coming from inside the school. On instinct, I turned to where the voice was coming from and charged right into the gym. It's a total mess in here. Carelessly placed filming equipment, folding chairs stacked up to the ceiling, you name it. I look towards the stage in the midst of the creeping red fog, where I see an even more shocking sight.
Fukasan!
On the center stage is a prop-like cross. Fukasan is crucified on it, and she's being held up to public ridicule. She doesn't look well at all, and she's breathing in gas. Who would do such a horrible thing to her? Near the cross is a person in pink clothes collapsed on the ground. It seems like she's the one Fukusan is calling to so desperately.
Son, hang on, I'll come free you. Rise-san? No, don't. You have to stay back. Huh?
After Fukusan notices me and cries out, I sensed an odd presence and stop. Soon afterwards, a number of arrows pierced the ground in front of me, giving off sparks.
Close. What's going on here?
Looks like you have a good sense for these things. No wonder you're their backup.
I can't believe my eyes. It's from that live-action show on the air now, called Featherman Victory.
Feather pink?
I don't get what's going on here at all. But actually, taking a closer look, there's something about the stage Fukusan's on. It's a stage from that club escapade on Port Island. On top of worrying about the girl collapsed on the ground, now I've got some kind of costumed hero attacking me. Is it it's a hidden camera thing? Yeah, so... basically, Yukari's got an acting career is a career actor during this time in the Persona universe, and she is Feather Pink in this new Featherman show. So she's a Sentai actress.
No, Rise-san. That's... Fukusan, take it easy.
Fukusan's brow creases in pain, and she tries to explain something to me. I don't really understand, but I'm getting a nasty feeling about that cross. All I know is that Fukusan is in a lot of pain, and I need to rescue her as quickly as possible. But when I try to approach the cross, Featherman Pink gets in my way.
Inside. I need to free her.
Then that makes us enemies. I hope you're prepared, Showbiz Fiend. I, Feather Pink, shall strike you down.
Showbiz Fiend, really?
Rise-san, please, run. You have to get help.
No, thanks, Fukusan, but it's okay. I can fight now. That's why I have this power, so I can be useful to everyone.
You're not running away. Then we may as well get started. Bring on the ring!
When Featherman Pink raises her right hand, like a costume hero's finishing move, glowing red pillars descend to surround us. At the same time, the gym's red curtain falls. I was hiding the escapade stage. I can't hear Fukusan's voice anymore, or even sense her.
Peace and quiet at last. Now, are you ready? Persona!
What? Wait a second. She can use a persona? Isn't that a little on the heavy side for my first fight?
And action!
Feather Pink attacks right on cue. And it's not a practice attack like in shows, but a full force move meant to kill. I shrink away, managing to dodge. She's really showing no mercy. Once again, I feel the fear an actual battle puts into you, but my senpai fought through these feelings. I get a little twinge in my chest from the guilt. I'm different now, though. No, I can do this too.
Hey, are you sure you should be here? Why not leave this stuff to us and do your thing from a safe distance? Isn't that all an idol's good for? You're more like a mascot than a member of the team, so you really shouldn't be out on the front.
That hurt, because I know Feather Pink is right. No matter how much I say that, that's not how it is, and that I don't want to be like that anymore. The truth is the truth. My ideals aren't easily understood by others. All the same, I'm past pretending my flaws don't exist. All I can do is accept them without letting them defeat me, and keep trying my best.
Any excuses. You're
Ow. Jesus. That was getting a little dicey.